In Grow a Garden, there is an option for you to like somebody's garden inside of the game, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can get more likes on your garden, which will first get a lot of people's attention and also get you very popular whenever you join in public servers. Of course, there are many ways of getting people to like your garden. The best way, obviously, is by having a great garden, but there's going to be some other methods. In case you just want to have a lot of likes, I'm going to show you some of the best ones to do inside of the game, which will help you out. Anyways, let's get right to it. So obviously, the first thing you can do is get your garden very popular by having a lot of big plants, and the best way of doing that is obviously by going to the seed shop, buying the plants from the seed shop, for example like sugar apple or any of the other new ones, and planting them in your garden like the ones I have right over here. These will obviously get a lot of attention, including those who may come around and like your garden inside of the game. Now, for those who don't have enough shekels in order to plant themselves an amazing garden, the next best thing you could do is try to make your garden look pretty. The best way of doing that is by having your plants evenly spread out so people can actually see your plant and having a unique design in your garden. So obviously having certain plants in certain areas will make your garden look more pretty, which will get more attention from players who are walking by. And obviously the more players who head over to your particular garden may end up liking it, which will increase the amount of likes you get on your garden. Now, the next thing you could do to get more likes on your garden is by obviously just begging in the chat. Pretty much many players will ignore you and a lot will hate you, but if you're that desperate for getting likes and you just want to have a lot of likes on your garden, you could always ask inside of the chat, which will entice a few people to come over and potentially like it. Begging is not good, but if you're that desperate, there's always that option of getting likes. While the next option does not require you to beg people at all, but may help if you do ask them to, and the way of doing that is very simple. First, you want to have a fruit that is decent enough to where it will get their attention. Second, you can always tell them in the chat if they like your garden, they will get a free fruit, which will obviously give people a reason to like your garden as they are getting something in return. Now, obviously, you don't necessarily have to take it that far to getting a like, but some people just want to have a few on their garden and look cool, so they may offer fruits just like this moon melon I have right here. And obviously, if you're walking around a lot of players who don't have a lot of shekels, this will look insane, and even like this person in front of me, they will be amazed by your fruits. Which obviously, if you're giving them a good fruit, they have plenty of reasons to liking your garden. So this is pretty much like a give to win, or in general terms, they call it pay to win. But yes, you can get yourself a lot of likes on your garden just by giving away fruits. The next thing you could do to get more likes and grow a garden is by going to other people's gardens and taking their best fruit. Now, obviously, this is not a very nice way of doing it, but inside of the game, they allow you to take other people's fruits, in which you could come over to their particular garden, take one of their fruits, for example, and then go back to your garden and tell them if they want it back. All they have to do is like your garden. This is obviously a very mean way of getting likes, and I would not really recommend it, but clearly it has worked inside of the game, so for educational purposes, I am mentioning it in this video. What else can you do to get more likes inside of the game? Well, the best recommendation I would also suggest is by taking your large fruits like this pumpkin I have right here and using a trowel and moving it to the front of your garden. Reason being is when a big fruit is near the front of your garden, it will attract more players to come visit. Sometimes they might even try to take your fruit, but you don't have to necessarily worry if it is a cheap fruit. And like this pumpkin right here, obviously since it's a pumpkin, it's not going to sell for much, even though it's really big, but it will get attention of a lot of people, which obviously may get you some likes in the long run. The next thing you could do inside of the game to getting more likes is by going into your inventory and just holding large fruits while standing near your garden. Having a large fruit may get some players to come say hi and take a look at it, while also probably dropping a like on your garden. So this is very helpful if you're just trying to show off and get likes while doing so. Now obviously likes do nothing inside of the game, they just look cool to have, but some players do want to have a lot of likes, so this video should definitely help you out with that. Clearly inside of the game, a lot of people do not have a lot of items, so some of the methods like giving stuff away and getting likes will most likely help you a lot more if you're trying to get a lot. But anything that I mentioned in this video should help you even to the slightest amount and get you more likes inside of the game. Now, those are some of the most commonly used strategies of getting likes on your garden. Obviously, players who are playing this game don't necessarily go after likes on their particular garden, but if you are trying to get some, well, these are some strategies that may help you, and hopefully this is everything that you need to get yourself a lot of likes. If you guys have any suggestions or any comments that may help others get likes on their garden, feel free to comment down below at the bottom of this video. Above that, thanks for watching this video. By the way, if you have not already, make sure to click the like button on this video. Hopefully you're able to get more likes inside of the game and get your garden more popular. Other than that, I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.